Hello dear students, welcome to lecture 7 on the chapter electromagnetic induction. In lecture 6, we discussed about AC generator and theory of AC generator. With that topic, the theory part of electromagnetic induction was ended. In this lecture, we are going to discuss some numericals. Question 1. The magnetic flux threading a coil changes from 10 into 10 to the power of minus 3 Weber to 2 into 10 to the power of minus 3 Weber in 0.01 second. Calculate the induced EMF. Okay, first we will write all the given values. Phi 1, I am taking phi 1 as initial magnetic flux and phi 2 as final magnetic flux. And initial magnetic flux is given by 10 into 10 to the power of minus 3 Weber and final magnetic flux is 2 into 10 to the power of minus 3 Weber. And dt is the time taken to change from initial to final flux, and we have to calculate induced EMF. And we know that induced EMF is given by E equal to minus d phi by dt, where d phi is nothing but change in magnetic flux, that is equal to minus phi 2 minus phi 1 divided by dt. Now substitute the value of phi 2 and phi 1 and dt, we get minus 2 into 10 to the power of minus 3 minus 10 into 10 to the power of minus 3 whole divided by 0.01. And after simplifying this, we get minus of minus 0.8, that is equal to 0.8 volt. The induced EMF is equal to how much? 0.8 volt. Second question. The magnetic flux with a coil varies as phi equal to 3t square plus 4t plus 9. What is the magnitude of the EMF induced at t equal to 2 seconds? Okay, the equation of magnetic flux is given. It is changing with respect to time, and it is given by phi equal to 3t square plus 4t plus 9, and we have to calculate magnitude of induced EMF when time t is equal to 2 seconds. We have E equal to induced EMF is equal to minus d phi by dt, that is equal to minus d of 3t square plus 4t plus 9 divided by dt. Now differentiate this equation, we get that is equal to minus of 6t, differentiation of t square is 2t into 3 will be 6t plus differentiation of t will be 1 plus 4 and differentiation of constant is 0. Now when t is equal to 2 seconds, okay, put the value of 2 seconds in this equation, we get E equal to minus 6t plus 4 is equal to minus 6 into 2 plus 4, that is equal to minus 16 volt. That is 6 into 2 will be 12 plus 4 is 16. Therefore, induced EMF is equal to 16 volt. Question number 3. A square loop of 10 centimeter and resistance of 0.5 ohm is placed vertically in the east-west plane. A uniform magnetic field of 0.1 Tesla is set up across the plane in the northeast direction. The magnetic field is decreased to 0 in 0.70 seconds at steady rate. Determine the magnitudes of induced EMF and current during this time interval. Okay, first write down all the given values. What all is given? Length of the square loop is given, that is L equal to 10 centimeter, that is equal to 0.1 meter. And resistance is given, that is 0.5 ohm. Magnetic field is given, B equal to 0.10 Tesla and dt is equal to 0.70 seconds. we have to calculate induced EMF and induced current. And the angle between area vector and the magnetic field is 45 degree. See here, the plane of the coil is placed vertical to the east-west plane, and the magnetic field is along the direction of northeast. Therefore, the angle between magnetic field and area vector is 45 degree. Now, initial magnetic flux is phi is equal to B into A into cos theta. That is equal to 0.10 into 0.1 into 0.1 into cos 45 degree. The term which is in the bracket represents area. It is L square. Area of the coil is L square. Since L is equal to 0.1, hence area is equal to 0.1 into 0.1. Okay, after simplifying this, we get 10 to the power of minus 3 divided by square root of 2. Cos 45 is 1 by root 2. Hence, initial flux is equal to 10 to the power of minus 3 divided by root 2 Weber. Final flux is equal to 0. Why it is 0? Because magnetic field is reduced to 0 since there is no magnetic flux linked with the coil. Hence, final magnetic flux is 0. The magnitude of induced EMF is given by E equal to d phi by dt, that is equal to mod of final flux minus initial flux divided by dt, that is equal to 0 minus 10 to the power of minus 3 divided by root 2 whole divided by 0.7, that is equal to 1.0 millivolt. See here, 1 by root 2 is nothing but 0.7. 0.7 and 0.7 will get cancelled. Only 10 to the power of minus 3 remains. Hence, induced EMF is equal to 1.0 millivolt. Now, the magnitude of current is I equal to E divided by R, that is equal to 10 to the power of minus 3 divided by 0.5, that is equal to 2 into 10 to the power of minus 3, that is equal to 2 milliampere. Okay, this is the magnitude of induced current. Next question. A circular coil of radius 10 centimeter, 500 turns and resistance 2 ohm is placed with its plane perpendicular to the horizontal component of Earth's magnetic field. It is rotated about its vertical diameter through 180 degree in 0.25 seconds. Estimate the magnitude of induced EMF and current induced in the coil with horizontal component of Earth's magnetic field at a place is 3 into 10 to the power of minus 3 Tesla. Okay, first let us note down all the given values. Radius is equal to 10 centimeter, that is equal to 0.1 meter, and resistance is equal to 2 ohm. N equal to total number of turns is equal to 500. Time interval is equal to 0.25 seconds. Magnetic field is equal to 3 into 10 to the power of minus 5 Tesla. We need to calculate induced EMF and current. Here, area of the coil is pi r square. Then, the induced EMF or initial magnetic flux is given by phi is equal to BA cos theta, that is equal to 3 into 10 to the power of minus 5 into pi into 10 to the power of minus 2 cos 0, that is equal to 3 pi into 10 to the power of minus 7 Weber. Okay, this is the initial magnetic flux. And final magnetic flux is given by phi F is equal to 3 into 10 to the power of minus 5 into pi into 10 to the power of minus 2 into cos 180 degree. Cos 180 degree is minus 1. This is equal to minus 3 pi into 10 to the power of minus 7 Weber. and we have the magnitude of induced EMF is equal to E equal to N into delta phi by delta T, that is equal to N into mod phi f minus phi I divided by dt, that is equal to 500 into minus 3 pi into 10 to the power of minus 7 minus 3 pi into 10 to the power of minus 7 whole divided by 0.25, that is equal to 3.8 into 10 to the power of minus 3 volt. See, when you simplify this, we get 3.8 into 10 to the power of minus 3 volt. This is the induced EMF, and induced current is given by I equal to E divided by R, that is equal to 3.8 into 10 to the power of minus 3 divided by 2, that is equal to 1.9 into 10 to the power minus 3 equal to 1.9 milliampere. This is the value of current induced in the coil. Question number 5. A long solenoid with 15 turns per centimeter has a small loop of area 2.0 centimeter square placed inside, normally to the axis of the solenoid. If current carried by the solenoid changes steadily from 2 ampere to 4 ampere in 0.1 second, what is the induced voltage in the loop while the current is changing? Okay, here we have a coil and number of turns, that is N by L, is equal to 15 turns per centimeter. Okay, this I am going to convert it into meters, that is equal to 1500 turns per meter, and area of the coil is 2.0 centimeter square, that is equal to 2.0 into 10 to the power of minus 4 meter square, and current is changing from 2 ampere to 4 ampere in 0.1 second. Therefore, the rate of change of current is equal to 4 minus 2 divided by 0.1, that is equal to 20 ampere per second. Then the induced EMF is given by E equal to d phi divided by dt, that is equal to d of B into A divided by dt. Here phi is equal to BA. Since area is constant, I will take it outside, and the magnetic field well inside the solenoid is given by mu naught N divided by L into I. Substituting these values, we get A into d of mu naught N divided by L into I divided by dt, that is equal to mu naught A N divided by L into di by dt. Now substitute the value of mu naught, area, number of turns per unit length, and rate of change of current. We get 4 pi into 10 to the power of minus 7 into 2.0 into 10 to the power of minus 4 into 1500 into 20. Okay, after simplifying this quantity, we get 7.5 into 10 to the power of minus 6 volt. The induced EMF is equal to how much? 7.5 into 10 to the power of minus 6 volt. Question number 6. A rectangular loop of side 8 cm and 2 cm with a small cut is moving out of a region of uniform magnetic field of magnitude 0.3 Tesla, directed normally to the loop. What is the voltage developed across the cut if velocity of the loop is 1 cm per second in a direction normal to the first case longer side, second case short side of the loop? For how long does the induced voltage last in each case? Okay, this is the diagram for the given question. Rectangular loop of side 8 cm. Okay, this is a side of 8 cm and this is a side of 2 cm. It is cut at this point and it is moving in a uniform magnetic field of 0.3 Tesla with velocity 1 cm per second. Okay, in first case it is moving perpendicular to this length, in second case it is moving perpendicular to this length. Now area of the loop A is equal to 8 into 2 centimeter square, that is equal to 16 centimeter square, that is equal to 16 into 10 to the power of minus 4 meter square, and magnetic field B is equal to 0.3 Tesla. Velocity V equal to 1 centimeter per second, that is equal to 10 to the power of minus 2 meter per second. See here, the coil, in first case the coil is moving along this direction, it is moving out of field. Then what is the induced EMF for the first case? When the velocity is normal to the longer side, then the induced EMF is given by B E equal to B into L into V. So that means this conductor, this is moving perpendicular to the magnetic field, this is moving perpendicular to the magnetic field. Therefore L is equal to 8 centimeter, that is equal to 8 into 10 to the power of minus 2 meter. Here L is equal to 8 centimeter. Then putting the value of B, L and V in this equation, we get 0.3 into 8 into 10 to the power of minus 2 into 10 to the power of minus 2 is equal to 2.4 into 10 to the power of minus 4 volt. Okay, the EMF induced in the coil when it is moving along this direction, when it is moving along this direction with velocity 1 centimeter per second is 2.4 into 10 to the power of minus 4 volt. And next question is, for how long this induced EMF exists in the coil? And it is given by time t is equal to distance moved divided by velocity, that is equal to, what is the distance moved? Distance moved is equal to how much? 2 centimeter, that is 2 into 10 to the power of minus 2. See, when it is at this end, it moves about 2 centimeter to come out of magnetic field, hence we are taking 2 into 10 to the power of minus 2 as a distance moved divided by 10 to the power of minus 2 is equal to 2 seconds. That means the EMF induced will be there in the coil for 2 seconds. Okay, this is first case. Second case, in second case, length is 2 centimeter, that is equal to 2 into 10 to the power of minus 2. Now it is moving along this direction. Induced EMF is equal to E equal to B into L into V, that is equal to 0.3 into 2 into 10 to the power of minus 2 into 10 to the power of minus 2, that is equal to 0.6 into 10 to the power of minus 2 volt. Okay, this is the induced EMF when the velocity of the conductor is perpendicular to this side. Now time is equal to t is equal to distance moved divided by velocity, that is equal to 8 into 10 to the power of minus 2 divided by 10 to the power of minus 2 is equal to 8 seconds. That means in second case the EMF will exist for 8 seconds. After that EMF becomes 0. Question number 7. Current in a circuit falls from 5.0 ampere to 0 ampere in 0.1 second. If the average EMF of 200 volt is induced, give an estimate of the self-inductance of the circuit. Okay, here we have a coil and that coil is connected to a battery, and due to that an EMF is induced and that is equal to 200 volt, and current is changing from 5.0 ampere to 0 ampere in 0.1 second. Here I1 is equal to 5.0 ampere, I2 is equal to 0.0 ampere, and T is equal to 0.1 second. E is equal to 200 volt, and we have to find the value of self-inductance of the circuit. We have the rate of change of time is equal to I2 minus I1 divided by T, that is equal to 0 minus 5 divided by 0.1, that is equal to minus 50 ampere per second. This is the rate of change of current in the coil or in the circuit. and we have induced EMF E equal to L into di by dt. Now express this equation in terms of self-inductance. We get L equal to E divided by di by dt, that is equal to, what is the magnitude of induced EMF? It is 200 and rate of change of current is 50. 200 divided by 50 is equal to 4 Henry. Therefore, the self-inductance of the circuit is 4 Henry. Question number 8. A pair of adjacent coils has a mutual inductance of 1.5 Henry. If the current in one coil changes from 0 to 20 ampere, what is the change in magnetic flux linked with the other coil? Here we have two coils. In one coil the current is changing from 0 to 20 ampere. That is, I1 is equal to 0 ampere, I2 is equal to 20 ampere, and mutual inductance M is equal to 1.5 Henry. And we have E is equal to M into di by dt. Okay, this is from mutual inductance. And we have another equation, that is E is equal to d phi by dt. Now, when you take these two quantities, dt and dt will get cancelled, and therefore d phi is equal to M into di, where di is change in current. That is equal to 1.5 into 20 minus 0. Okay, after simplifying we get 30 Weber. Okay, this is the magnetic flux linked with the other coil when current changes from 0 to 20 ampere in another coil. Okay, with this I am going to end this session. I hope I have solved all types of numericals from this chapter, and you can solve more number of numericals by referring textbook or the numericals which are given in the notes at the end of the chapter. Thank you, students.